Hello everybody and welcome. I'm just here in the process of just turning off these teabowls. As you can see, I've got a biscuited chuck here held down the wheel. That serves two functions. One is if there's any ovality in the teabowl, I put it over that and it makes it round, and it also serves just to help me center up the teabowl. Now I'm turning these, they're fairly soft still. If you turn your work when it's a little bit on the soft side rather than on the hard side, you get a slightly different feel to the work, to the finished work. I personally like them when they are turned fairly soft. And there we are, you see, that's done. Now I've also got here some white slip and one of these broad brushes, because what I want to do is do a little bit of kind of Hakeme style decoration on some of these. So I'll move the camera in a bit closer for that. Meanwhile, I'll just do one more of these. So it's easy enough to make up a chuck like I've got here. Now if you do happen to knock it off center like I did just then, it's very easy to get it back on center. So I encourage you, make yourself a chuck and cheers. Right, I'm just going to move in the camera now quickly here, because we've got to beetle around the place here a bit. I'm just going to change the setting on the camera there for a closer, more in detail shot of me doing this. Right, so now just take another one. Skim on there. Center him up. You see he's already centered on the base here, where he locates on the chuck. That's already centered. All I've got to do is, you see, just center the top bit. So just like that. Give him a little press down. Right, let's trim him down a bit. It's quite a groggy, toothy kind of clay, which I like. It's very high in iron, and in reduction it gives us a nice toasty colour. Right, okay. Okie dokie, right, now then. I've got some white slip here. It's going to give that a, if you can see that, this is like a custardy consistency. I've got one of these wide brushes. So, just on the subject of brushes, by the way, I'll just show you, I've got some Hakeme type brushes here. These are all homemade. They're just made out of grasses out here in the field, and they're just bound together with a bit of wire. I just go out there and grab handfuls, bind them together with wire, and then trim them down with scissors. Okay, so just to put you in the picture there. Right, okay, let's go. Now Just going to put this. Now you can dip these, or you can and now what I will do is do a scratching through technique like this, you see, and that gives me that sort of effect. Okay, stick him down there. Next one, press him down, just turn him, trim him. La la la. Knocked him off centre. Okay, never mind. He's quick to put back, isn't he? This is very, very soft. You see, look, it's still. I can still roll it into a ball. Yeah, and then squeeze it. See, that's how soft this is. If you're all the time turning when the clay is very, very hard, you get a hard look to your pots. Get a bit more feeling into your pots, and treat the clay when it's a bit more on the soft side. Okay, there's that fella done. Now then, let's do something a bit different with this one. Well, now when this dries a bit, you'll see more of a contrast between the white and what I've scratched. Quickly, one more. Yeah, we're working fast, you see. I'm not hanging around thinking about things too much, intellectualizing things. Be childlike. Got to get away from trying to be clever artists. There's nothing worse. Now then. La la la. La la la. Now these are not all going to be. Now, okay, where's my brush? Now, you've got to develop a little bit of boldness in your work, okay? Don't be sort of, you get the things in front of you and you apply the pigments or get hold of the Hakeme brush, and you just got to hit it with a brush. Just do it. Don't try and become, as I say, don't try and become too clever with it all. Just strike out. Some of the things that you do will be rubbish, but they may not all be rubbish. You may discover a new you. Okay, this is Simon Leach saying, keep practicing, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.